Hey everybody, Chief Druid Rhadamant here. Thanks for tuning in to episode 50, the Big 5-0 of Keepers of the Gauranlen Grove, which originally aired live on Twitch August 2nd. So if we hold all of those... Yep, so I'm also going to have the allowed zone include pork, or, pork, to include the boars, because we'll start to get boar skin clothing as well. I'll put those in. I missed another horse? Yeah, I'm sure I missed a ton. I'm not hauling the horse just yet, though. Kevin has an inspiration. It might be a decent idea to have him start a grand statue to practice the skill. And I have just the correct amount of sandstone blocks to do that, so I'll get that going. Here are my animal haulers hauling to the butchery. And then, Kevin, where are you? Cooking. Alright, I'll put everyone back on nutrient paste. Unless we have a, yeah, he's a sleepy boy. Unless we have a reason to put them on nicer foods. I don't... Oh, no, here they are. Ooh. I'm a little worried about the wort spoiling, so let me put the wort inside. There we go. So we're starting to work on the jackets. I don't have that drug bench that I wanted yet, but I'm going to have to expand this, like, temporary clothing zone because we have a lot of temporary clothing already. Raton Dami, not a lot of resistance left. Really hoping to make some progress there. And that is no place for antibiotics. Or blue fur, for that matter. Or plain leather. And more pilgrims arrived. So the last pilgrims that came gifted Berserker Pulse. So with any luck, we get some nice pilgrim gifts here. I'm very much looking forward to that, if that's the case. Let's try to console Mr. Johns. Nope, he became upset. It was worth the try. We murdered his wife, and I was hoping to remove some of the... Oh, but what's funny here is Mr. Johns has been flirting up a storm with Mara. Naughty man. Your wife dies and you're already hounding. That's okay. We'll let it slide. We did murk his wife. I also had mentioned the desire to build boxes. How big are dryads? I don't know if they can fit into the animal boxes. But if they can, let me try to build some boxes so that our dryad pets sleep quicker. So as soon as Bernona... Just grab that. As soon as Bernona gets back home, I'm going to forbid these so that she's the one that builds it. Because having dryads work longer hours could be pretty helpful. Is it possible to convert other settlements to your faith? Not yet. I'd imagine mods are probably coming to accommodate for content like that. But none that I know of so far. You can convert people, but not settlements. Alright, so here's Bernona. Alright, let me make one box for now to see if they... Oh, okay, you ignored me. Well, it's fine. Only one of them is excellent quality. To see if the dryads can even sleep in them. If not, I'll have to make the soft beds. Assign owner. Too large. Yep, okay. I'll leave that box out there for them for other critters to use, if I get other critters. But obviously, we're going to have to make the cloth ones. But I'm not going to do the cloth ones until we have all of the jackets that we need for the quest. Because otherwise, you know, otherwise, it's not a good time. I'm gonna store the rest of the word out here where the ground pen scanner is. And my pilgrims have left the map wherever they were. Okay, we only have a singular moisture pump blocking the animatree, which means that prayer should be really easy to do. Bit of a catitude. Well, if he can get in a relationship that would spare me a bedroom, I already have double beds all set up and waiting. I'm gonna set up one cloth bed to see how big of the bonus. Okay, I lied. To see how big of a bonus it is. Could you make a nice one? No. Okay, cool. Touché, Bernona. Touché. Oh, God, they're getting worse. Come on! Now you're just messing with me. The laws of averages dictate nothing, actually. Every time it's just the same chance. But you're hurting my feelings is what you're doing now. Alright, there we go. Alright, so the question here is, how much faster will Silent Bop rest given a cloth animal bed? The rest efficiency here is 114 versus 80, so it should be pretty significant. Because all that the dryads ever need to do is sleep, so the quicker they recover their sleep, the faster they should be back to hauling, hypothetically. So with that in mind, I'll just even make a few regular quality ones. I don't care if they're not excellent. Who knew I'd be treating my carrier dryads nicely? Alright, nice. The jackets, we're up to 9. Also looks like I have a lot of spare meat from all the butchering, so let me get the chem fuels from organics going again before we have too much to spoil. Sed has a work frenzy, so... I know he just recovered from his wake-up addiction, but I have no chill. We're gonna get him hooked on it again. Make me chem fuel. Alright, another thing I should do is to allow pigskin as the jacket material, because we're getting a whole lot of pigskin from all those boars. And to put pigskin in the temp stockpile here. Or no, to remove pigskin, rather, from all the other stockpiles. There we go. So, once more pawns are up, once more people are up, I will be headed to the complex site. Oh, really? It's the one person I didn't want... Oh, man. Well... Okay. That's annoying. I was hoping for Sed to be productive in getting chem fuel, and for Bernona to be going to the complex site, but now both of them are wounded. Good job. Rim Life, and Toxonic, and Little Remy, and Lolsy Cat. Thanks for the follows. Lolsy Cat. Looks like Rhadamant is going to be joining us pretty soon, given her exceptionally good treatment. Oh, she is, she wants She wants some plants. We could do that for her. Cosworth. Let's get you out here. Ooh, and Yak's join. A mixed couple. Yeah, I actually don't mind in this instance. So Kevin, go rope them and throw them into our ranch. So let's go ahead and name them. I'm not going to say guaranteed that they will not be killed or culled or whatever, but raffling off 2 yaks. All you got to do is type something in the chat if you're a subscriber to be eligible. They are a breeding pair, and I have hay. I don't have a lot of hay, though, but I have some hay. All right, Kadath, how's it going? You were just a machine. Making these jackets. We're up to 12 of 21. All right, as soon as Bernona's recovered, I'll go to the Ancient Complex. That will be the ETA. Let me go ahead and send my tribal friends some gifts. I'm going to send them a giant thing of muffalo meat because I have too much of it. I'm going to send them the camel fur, the panther fur, the wolf skin, the heavy fur, the bear skin, and what remains of the thrumbo, because they're just scraps and they just take up room at this point. We'll also send them the thrumbo horn. We're going to really make an ally out of them. We're going to keep the thrumbo horn just in case I get an exotic goods trader coming by. I'm greedy, what can I say? Let's also give up any clothing that is tattered. I have to make sure not to give up jackets, of course, because they are part of a trade. The veil, the hoods, and that's it, right? Yep. All right, everybody except for Kadath will be having to help haul this because I'm just running out of stockpile space. So this is somewhat about just clearing room. Said, you're gonna not bed rest either. You're gonna help haul. And a posture check. Neff the God, thanks for the follow as well. Ooh, I saw some flirting there. Kevin tried to attract Mara by describing her as a dazzling spring. She turned him down. Pogadelic, thanks for the follow as well. Yeah, we're gonna force them to be an ally. It's kind of what that sounds like, I know. Basically, we throw them garbage and we encourage them to like us. Alright, we're also going to have the allowed zone include the ibex and the deer at this point. For butchery purposes. I just wish these animals were closer to the base. What? Oh, that's a Gauranlen tree. Yeah, maybe we should haul that. Pet hauling and allowed. This allowed zone doesn't make any sense anymore. Let's get rid of that. Alright. The allowed zone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm not really going for quality. Obviously, like, warg is higher quality than plain skin. I'm just trying to fulfill what I need for the trade order. Okay. And pod is ready. 41. That should, I think, make us allies. Yep, we are allied. Nice. Well, with this new alliance, let's go trade caravan for bulk, I think. I wouldn't mind buying some leathers and stuff like that. Kevin, are you... Alright, so Kevin at this point, I'm going to go back on art because he has a limited amount of inspiration time, and I'm going to lower his priority for other things too, so he spends more time on that art bench. And then everybody else, now that I'm hauled, will go back to 3 hauling, which is the normal amount. Dumb Duck, thanks for the follow. That's an interesting name you got there. If you don't mind me asking, what's the origin? And that noise was my raffle. Poetic Artist, you are going to be the bull. The bull yak. What are you? I don't know. Poetic Artist. And the other one? Fangface. Which would make more sense if you were like a warg or something. But congratulations. So these yaks can't guard or attack, but they make milk. I don't care for yak milk myself. I've tried it. It's pretty much the default dairy in China. It's a little weird. Acquired taste, I suppose. This prisoner here will be on the raffle block pretty soon. Pretty soon. Bernona, why are you even doing plant skills? I don't even know. Stop it. So now that Bernona's fully healed, come morning time, because she's a quick sleeper. Are you? No, she's not a quick sleeper, but she has a this sleep accelerator, so she doesn't sleep very much. I will be sending her. And, nope, we have yet another raffle. Hold on. Let me just roll it again. Shenanigans, you already are a character, so I'm going to re-roll that, right? Because you're Noodle. So, I'm going to re-roll it in a moment here because of the cooldown. Because if I hit the button too quick, my bot won't announce it. Wow, it's negative 34 now. You know, without the climate adjuster being broken, I'm not even really sure that the... Glitch, it's you! I'm not even really sure that they're gonna come. So here's the last carrier dryad. Glitch baby. Congrats, Glitch. My statistically most loyal viewer could not ask for a better dude. Giveaway rigged, probably? Probably. You know how it is. I didn't rig it, by the way. Just want to clear that up. It wasn't actually actually rigged. It just seems it. You know what I really need? I need more planters, dudes. We only have 1 tree. Well, technically we have a few, but only 1 active tree being pruned. Quest available, a paid smoke spewer. A trader calling from nearby. There's a smoke spewer machine. It will belch out to the whole region. It's guarded by 7 outlanders, and there may be an unknown threat. And here are the rewards. Do we accept the smoke spewer? So the smoke spewer will dramatically decrease the effectiveness of our solar, which may result in a bit of a brownout, but you know, you can vote how you want. Uh-oh. I did not realize that Bernona's brother died. And now, Eth and Set are punching each other. Come on, dudes. Come on, dudes. I'll probably have to counsel her. Oh, Fingface, you're pregnant. Congratulations. It's a yak. My dryad haulers are doing a pretty good job of hauling as well. And my crafter's now missing a thumb. Who started that fight? Ced? Ced started the fight? You know what I don't understand? Guilt. If you accidentally shoot a friendly, you're guilty. And, you know, you pay for it or whatever. Ced ripped the thumb off of Kadath, our chief tailor and crafter, and he's currently bleeding to death, and somehow Ced is not guilty. Not to say that I would execute him, but the inconsistencies bother me a little bit, because that is a very guilty thing to do. I think what I'm going to do is... Oh, what am I missing for... Okay, I'm missing gold. I'm going to have to queue up some gold to be mined so that I can make advanced components so that I can get my thumbs back. Because that is dumb. And I shall fix that. Okay. You guys want to accept the smoke spear. So the next question I have for you all is what reward? Here, I'll give you the other reward. Buddy. Hello. Are you alive? I'll just let him be. But let me check his breathing. Yeah, he's alive. Alright, the rewards would be a neurocomp, a recon helmet, advanced components, or orbital beam targeter, and a tornado generator. Ooh. I said ooh to one of those. I'm not trying to influence it. Nope. What reward? 1, 2, 3. One of these rewards is not like the other. One of these rewards is slightly better. Rhadamant, about to join us. And then Glitch, you are going to need an animal bed, are you not? So let me get one of those for you. Bernoni Nonis is going to be counseled pretty soon. What is their relationship? You hate her. Why do you hate her so hard? Oh, because she spent like an entire day insulting you to your face. Yeah, that happens. Alright, Ced, because you ripped the thumb off of my crafter, I'm putting you on clean command. You, sir, are going to be my maid of honor now, because you... We have this jacket quest that we're trying to do, and you ripped my thumb off. It's not cool. Boo, not cool. Whoa, that is a lot of steel. At this point, I think I'm gonna switch the hoppers over from veg to meat, making sure not to load up human or insects somehow in there. So we have a lot more meat. And now Bernona is targeting her rage at Kadath. Oh, great. If Kadath hasn't already been in enough social fights, here we go again. One other thing that might benefit everybody so they don't rip each other apart is some more neural superchargers, because they have a -6 all day long of not having the charger charges. So I will work on supplying charges in a moment here. So let's move the styling, and then we'll just have a bank of chargers. So we have 9 people. It would most benefit me if I had 9 chargers. I'll put these back. That's a total of 9. It's a lot of power, so I'm also gonna have to think about expanding the power grid a little bit to accommodate for all this additional stuff. But everybody will be working at 110 consciousness. So it has its own benefits, I guess. I didn't want to put this pad back in, but I think it is the right call. I feel very silly having torn it out and I'm only putting it back. But if I'm putting all those chargers in, it's going to be needed. Alright, there we go. Yeah, that's going to be ugly. There we go. No, we don't even need that. Alright, so there's all the power. And I need more food? I don't really need more food. So you guys want number 3 done. So this is yet another site. What takes priority? Smoke spewer or the ancient complex or quests for relics. So here's my rewards. I could, of course, use the rewards to clear the site, but I don't. I'd rather have a get out of jail free card with that orbital beam targeter, and I'm having Bernona, for reasons, put that on. So let me put up the poll here. The smoke spewer site only being guarded by 7 doesn't sound like something that Bernona and Mara can't handle. And now that Bernona just recently had the catharsis, that's pretty good too. And then here we go, we have more stuff going on. So if you want Dami, whatever her name is, just start typing. So if you have just typed your vote in and you're a subscriber, type your vote in again or something. I don't know. But here is the raffle timer. Boop, there it is. And we'll get her raffled off. So taking a look at her, we're going to want to turn this into a bedroom for colonists, assigning it to her, and move this plant back into the hospital, which is kind of pointless because there's literally a poplar tree there, but whatever. And let's see here, what else? Let's have a light here for the butchery, and a roof over the butchery again. So she is going to be a new planter, which means, and I guess she's a better artist than Kevin, but I'm not going to put her on art until Kevin is done with his beautiful art project, which he doesn't seem to be. No, he's working on it, sort of. But what that means is she is going to be bound to a tree. So let's put her on the allowed zone. She's a fast learner. We'll give her a shotgun. And that means we're going to have a second tree just like the first one over here. And she'll bind to this empty one. So, good luck. She probably also wants a look change here, so I'm going to do that before she even requests it, because I think she has tattoo styles that are illegal. Oh, she had body tattoos that were legal, though. Transhumanist asked too many things. You're not wrong. All right, so the smoke spewer is the priority. Clear smoke spewer. Transhumanists are very, very fussy and very power intensive too. We just burned through every single component that we had in stockpile. Sorry, Kadath. There is a ship chunk out here that I've been leaving for a rainy day that I'm trying to. Maybe I destroyed it, but I thought it's out here somewhere. There's also the cryosleep pods that I had left. Do you guys recall me clearing the chip chunk? I know that it's not your responsibility to do my memory, but I thought it was here. No, he was here. Because here's the steel. So we cleared it. Never mind, that's not going to help me. So Kadath, just focus on the jackets. Let's get that underway. And that means we have, we're gonna have even more to raffle off when she binds to the tree, because these 2 dryads will then immediately become my dryads. Because currently they're unbound because of, do I have another field hand? 2? No. Oh, because we died with the field hand, that's right. I also have to schedule or sign drugs. So there we go. Done. And NPM. Awesome. I do see that I'm running out of time, so I'm going to try to get that smoke spewer done before I'm out. Oh, and this was for Glitch. Or Fangface or whomever. Oh, come on. What? Wait, how do, oh, because of the yaks. Right. Alright, sorry, yaks. You are gonna get the axe, the yak axe. You're gonna be given animal spots. Because, you know, you don't need sleep like the others do. Alright. I can clear this blight by just turning off the bench, I guess. And the grow light. Safe power. Because my power is really low. Automatic blight clearing. Okay. The raffle timer has timed out. Ha! Fang face. So rigged. Alright, buddy. I'm gonna guess you're gonna want the human. So if you want the human, I'm gonna re-raffle the yak, who is currently not actually where you're supposed to be, which is creating a whole lot of filth. Let me fix this. It was because this door was forced open. I don't mind if the yaks go over here. So this pen is now enclosed. Yeah. Let me close this door too. So yeah, you'll trade up. Okay, if you'll trade up, then the Emperor becomes the yak. Oops. Underscores are not valid characters in RimWorld. There we go. And then we're gonna have a totally separate ceremony for the new dryads. I'll be putting up the, well, maybe in the morning, I'll be putting up, starting a tree ceremony and then heading over to clear the site. Hey, the bulk goods actually showed up. I'm a little worried about these bulk goods because my guess is, if I was to take a guess, it is so cold that they'll leave very quickly. But we'll see if they stick around long enough to do some trades. Oh. Nope. Nope. Rope. Alright, Kadath's fully healed. That's good. Yeah, these neurochargers are absolutely decimating my power grid. It's really bad. I turned off all of this and still my power grid's like, eek, no power. One of the solutions would be to incorporate more geothermal, but of course these geothermal are surrounded by trees, so that's kind of a no-go. Alternatively, I could add more wind, but that's always tricky because of the trees blocking the wind area. So kind of sucks because I've lost a lot of my power grid over and over and over. It's burned up. I think I'm gonna have to do this again. This one that I didn't like to do. So I don't foresee that I have a lot of choice. We're hauling the last of the deer. Dimkus, thanks for the follow, and Fox King as well. Soylent Grow, thank you all for the follows. Oh no, they left before I could trade. Even if I ran straight for them, I think they would have bailed too soon. Oh well. There is an Insanity Lance out there that should not be. Let's have Mara force equip. Yeah, that climate adjuster is rough. It happens. Alright, once more people are up, we'll do the tree ceremony. And the jacket progress is up to 17. That's pretty good. Gotta say, I haven't got a lot of research done. I'm hopeful. Hey, you're not in the right spot. Pet hauling for you, dude. Alright, Mara and Noodle are the only ones asleep. Maybe I leave them out of this tree ceremony. So Mara and Noodle. No, that's not how that works. Connector will be... Oh, we need a name for you, Fangface. Pick a name for your person, but Mara, Noodle, not participating. Noodle, you participate. Mara, you sleep. Will the axe freeze? That's a good question. The answer is no, not likely. Negative 45, they are very cold weather. Tree meld due to lack of attendance? What the hell? What are you talking about? Moment. Well, that was fast. So Fangface... I'm just gonna call you Fang for now, but yeah, if you got a name for your character, just let me know. So here we go. We're going to choose the carrier cast, because 400 by 400 map definitely benefits from carrier. And then these immature dryads are now raffleable. So let's kick off a new raffle. Let me reset the raffle eligibility. Done, and raffle up. Then I also mentioned that I wanted to do the smoke spewer, and it is 11 in the morning, and let's have Mara wake up a little early, drink some tea, eat a lavish meal. Her and who else? Mr. Johns is trigger happy. That's not a, well, no. Sed? Oh, I didn't realize Sed had a burning passion for shooting. So Sed you will go. So someone that has a good quality rifle. Kevin. Drop that rifle. Sed you grab it. And Kevin grabs the combat shotgun. So Kevin, or Sed, Bernona, and Mara will go. And Mara, try to counsel Mr. Jones before you leave. And it worked. His death of the murder of his wife is now a distant memory. So 1, 2, and Sed makes 3. With pemmican, simple meals, pack of survival meals, fine meals. Just the meals we don't necessarily want. Going with Glitter World, spare Luciferium, spare Ambrosia, spare Psychite Tea, and the bedrolls. Fangworks, you got it. And Joint wants the puppies to have a treat. Hey, puppy. He's now even hooded like Yoda. He uses the Force too, so. Bow down to the mighty Yoda. Alright, Kadath, why aren't you making jackets? Because the other thing I could do is to have these smoke spewers here, and then the jackets are here. to have the smoke spewer crew move over to here and then deliver the jackets for me, if I could get the materials for said jackets. Which I think involves butchering, which is why no one's doing it, because Kevin is no longer a butcher right now. So Codsworth, guess what? You're promoted to butcher. Get over there. Oh, shucks. Oh, wow. An auto mortar. Oh, okay, so it doesn't initiate for 7.5 days. It's not immediately going to nuke me. Thanks, I guess. Okay, so the mechs can get out here. And here. Okay, so there are some exit points. What are they assembling? Pike, lance, pike, pike. With an archer short outside, which is weird. And then a Inferno turret that's going to burn a lot of trees. No proximity? It says, I don't know what's going on there. But one of the things I'm going to do is the allowed zone. Give me just a moment. I'm going to have to keep it paused. I need to keep everyone indoors so no one walks by this thing. Because I have a lot of non-contiguous zoning going on, which is not good for safety's sake. So then the animal hauling, pet hauling, will be redrawn significantly as well. Actually, I'm not even going to do that right now. I'm just going to put all of my pets behind the walls. All right, we are going to do the smoke spewer because I said I would. Drop at the edge. And then Kadath is going to continue the jackets, which we only need 4 left. Also looks like I can use heavy fur as a material, so let me try that. There. Where? Okay, here we are. So said, I guess you're our doctor. Everybody here is going to be given anything within reason. Have everyone eat a little ambrosia. And the new raffle. Sorry, lots going on. Orange Chaos becomes one of the immature dryads. Which is great, because dryads are orange. And we should do the cast ceremony, so change. And then the other one is going to be deliciousness. If either of you want to change the name of your dryad, just let me know. But you're going to be carriers pretty soon. All right, let me continue picking up stuff. And then we'll get fighting. What weapons do they have? I don't know. They're all inside. Mostly short range as far as I can tell, so this should be pretty easy. What I'm going to do is create a very crude spot where we can hide behind chunks. I guess said you don't haul. Oh, no, you do haul. Oh, is that too far? Yeah, it's a bit too far. Darn. Well, Bernona, you have a jet pack. Let's have you lure them. Alright, they're attacking my tribes people. Good luck crossing the marsh, you idiots. You like the name? Cool. We'll keep it. Alright, let's focus fire. There's only 7 of them. Down 4, they'll leave. That's not a hard ask. They're going to start using their own chunks for cover. Well, I could also combat command. I'm backing up here so that I draw them into the marsh so that they don't have cover, instead of me getting shot at by a dozen revolvers. And now they don't have cover, they're easy to shoot. And they're running. Alright, said, you tend without medicine because it's not very serious. And we'll take a look if we want any recruiting. Nope. Nope. Both are illegal. What kind of name is Legch? Alright, Bernona, you just keep getting your kills, girl. Alright, the max range of this turret is here. So we'll walk to it. Clear it out. And that will be good. This mech cluster, I don't think anyone's gonna interrupt with that, so that's good too. We should be done with done with this site. Now this, I wouldn't say it's exactly done because there was the potential for extra danger, so I gotta be a little careful when I approach. Because we could be ambushed. I think this one did have the possibility of some extra something or another. Possible unknown threat, yeah. Well, ain't from in here. Ooh, they're getting kinky in there, huh? Mara, let's have you get some components. There's also wood here that I might want to recover. And then whatever Sed's doing. Alright, so here's the dryads that are cocooning now, and they're going to be changing into carrier dryads in 7 days' time, or 6 days' time. Now, I know there's wood underneath the walls, but I'm not going to go for that wood. I'm just going to get the easy stuff. Alright, Sed, you were the only non-constructor here. The other ones, I'm going to schedule you to work. Or everybody work. So that we can get out of here. So that was a pretty easy smoke spewer. I'm grabbing the wood because as druids, we can't really get wood ourselves very easily. And then I will also grab the bags because we have clothing that we need to make and bed sheets and stuff like that. Kadath, have you made your jackets yet? Almost. We're almost done. Alright, that's a lot of good resources. And then before I leave, what was the regular schedule? I wonder if I could paste it like this. There, perfect. Okay, let's get out of here. That is done. And we are going to be going to the jacket delivery site. Because I think the jackets will be done by then, and we will just pod them over from base. Okay, it looks to me like we can only carry 96 wood. Gonna make sure there's nothing else that I'd rather have. That's fine. Wake up Luciferium, Plasteel. Yep, that's fine. And go trade with Orange Guaca, whatever they're called. Alright, current focus is Jacket Quest. And as a little reminder to you all, the Jacket Quest here nets us a Neuroformer, a Psytrainer of Invisibility, a Coagulator, and Uranium. Good stuff. More treats. Yeah, there was a Uranium Gibbet cage, but that thing weighs so much. So the aim here is in the next... Oh. No. What? Move on. Those trade opportunities should not pop up if I don't have the title of dame or whatever. Knight or dame. Seems a little silly. What does the coagulator do? It reduces your bleed out rate by 50%, so that if you have cuts or open wounds or whatever, you bleed more slowly, making it more easy to rescue you. Pretty handy. Pretty handy. So right now the dryads are allowed to kind of go wherever they want. So I'm going to put them back on pet hauling. Except for Kadath and... Except for the... Oh, not... that was wrong. Those aren't animals. Dryads. Here they are. Yep. Alright, so pet hauling. And then let's make sure that pet hauling doesn't have them going anywhere near the back cluster. I think pet hauling right now is just like, basically stay home. So I'm going to include pet hauling as the entire ranch, so that they can, like, freely wander about a bit. I wish... a part of me kind of wants to install the mod to allow for the zone management colored mod, because this pet hauling zone is basically snow color. It's so terrible. What research do I want? Give me skin hardening. I can barely tell where my pet hauling zone is and where it isn't. Pretty worthless. Min-maxing pet hauling is fun. It sure isn't. Alright, so pet hauling should also allow for this whole zone. And the butchery. And then... keep them out of the deadfall traps. And it looks like my deadfall traps are being used up by animals that are being dumb and walking into them. Which I figured might be the case. Oh, I can't do... I need to... Alright, forget pet hauling. I gotta redo this. This is insane. Let me pick a color here. Bright pink. That's way easier. I'd rather just paint it over again and be annoyed briefly than being annoyed forever. Now, there are a lot of mods that allow you to manage your zoning. And some of those mods I'm going to be using for Western Settlers, but I am intentionally keeping this series almost as vanilla as I can. I do think that show draftees weapons is very essential. I also think that color-coded mood bar is pretty essential, but I left that one out because I can live without it. But the show draftees weapons I really can't live without. It just annoys me to no end without that. I really prefer to see what weapons my people have. So now anything out left in pink I can assign to haul. Where right now it sort of seems to me like they're heading straight for the Met cluster. Just okay. Animals, pet hauling. Good. They turned around. I was like, what? I don't really want them to do that. Kadath, how close are you to finishing all those jackets? One away, and you're almost done. Cool. Can I use rats for anything other than eating dead things? No, not really. You could also have rats, like, open and close doors, I guess. But they're pretty limitedly useful. The other thing I could do for pet hauling is let me tag some marble chunks. Have them help with marble chunks and have them help with slag. Because that's always useful. All right. right, so I think all the jackets are done. My guess is the weight of all these jackets are enough to probably cripple my caravan, so I'm going to have to deliver them when they arrive. So let's make sure it was 21 white. 2, 3, 4, 6, 9, 13, 15, 18, 20, 21. Done. Get them loaded up and make it a work priority. A haul priority. These guys are still a day away, though, so they'll just sit in the pods for a day. No big deal. Here is a grand sculpture that I wanted. Let's install it. God, there's not a lot of room here, is there? I could put it here if I move the light. Getting a little cramped. I want to make the dining room nicer, of course. But have there be easy pathing so that there's... Oh, new lovers. Noodle and Mr. Johns. All right, Kadath, guess what? That bed's gone. Noodle and Johns. And actually, Kadath, I think you're due for the masterwork bed more than Mara. Because Kadath, you are our crafter, so we'll do that. And then Mara takes... Oh, Mara's off map tile, so I can't even give her one. So there we go. Brand new relationship. And what I'm going to try to do is play until I get the jacket delivery. So I'm going to play a little longer. A covert installation mission. The High Stellarch discovered an ancient complex and wants to send 5 colonists. So this is also a info about the seed box that we can do next stream. But let me play on 3 speed to try to get my trade caravan there. I'd like to finish off the caravanning before the end of this episode. Just a personal desire of mine. All right, so the pods are ready for launch. All those beautiful jackets. Let's no longer haul everything around. Try to get that trade done. So we're starting to get the advanced components needed to have Kadath make himself a new arm. To become a new man. I do think... Let's stop fueling this. And these trees are looking lovely. What did we say the range was? Oh, inspired recruit when I have no prisoners. That's just torment. Okay, I can put the fertility overlay and see it a lot better. There we go. Think. Play smart, not hard. All right, the entire pet hauling zone, I'm going to allow them to haul pretty much what I'm going to allow the dryads to have free reign in the grove here, because they are of the grove, so they should be free to be around the grove. Now, one of the things I will mention is if you end up with Clar or combat Clar or Barkskin Dryads, you're going to want to have them sleep near where you think you're going to want to have them behave or, be drafted. Given how annoying they are to use, you definitely don't want to have them have to travel far to defend your colony. So, as cool as it is to have your dryads hang out around the trees, that only makes sense for non-combat ones, berry makers, wood makers, but for combat ones, absolutely make sure that they rest near your kill box or wherever your choke points are or wherever you're setting it up, because they're very fussy to use and they're not going to enter combat unless unless they're adjacent to the combat situation. So Just a word from someone that absolutely hates using them. Make sure that that you've set yourself up for success like that. I'm going to make sure that my zones are contiguous, meaning that we don't... Oh, darn it. That we don't have the dryads going through the base at all. So Kevin wants a supercharge. Seriously? There's 2 superchargers ready, sitting here, you numbnut. I want a supercharge. Well, it's offered, dude. Just go grab it. Don't be such a baby. And here we go. So now we have arrived, and the jackets, make sure to launch and give to the caravan. Don't give as a gift, because otherwise you're just... And then fulfill trade order. We end up getting the neuroformer and the invisibility trainer, the coagulator, and the uranium. The uranium is almost certainly going to be too heavy for us, so I'm going to sell it so that we're not have our backs broken, because yeah, we're over mass here. And I'd like to buy a vowel. I'd like to buy stuff. So I'm going to sell... I want to sell stuff to be able to afford a shock lance. Ideally not selling the, well, definitely not selling the invisibility trainer. Definitely not the neuroformer, but ideally not selling too much else. But I might have to part with, the coagulator. Which is okay. Coagulators are like, they're useful, but they're limitedly useful. All right. We are going to enter the Grove. And this is... I'm a little over time, so this is where we'll end. Thank you so very much for hanging out. The very fine stream that we had. Randy Random was very kind to us, didn't send us too much hate, which is nice. If we take a look at the graph here, he was very mean around here, sending raid after raid after raid, and you can even see the wealth drop of dead people caused by said raid. And then he was, you know, he took it easy. With that said, yeah, he still sent mech clusters, but like, mech clusters we can handle. I still have, how many days? I still have almost 6 days to deal with that automotor. We'll have solutions. We will have solutions for next stream for that. I'm very happy to be expanding our Grove, and I'm hoping that in next episode or the episode thereafter, we get some additional trees planted and some additional Grove tenders. It is very comfortable to have a kill box. It's not a wonderfully shaped kill box, but it's enough for now. It keeps us minimally safe. Thank you for tuning in to the Keepers of the Gauranlen Grove, which originally aired live on Twitch August 2nd, playing version 1.3.3076. If you have any feedback for me, let me know in the comments below. Keep in mind that the series has since ended, and also I was playing a historical version of RimWorld, and not the up-to-date one. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timer stuff coming streams. Thank you so very much for watching. I hope to catch you in the next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, everybody.